My name is Maureen Winter. I graduated from Goucher in 2013 with a major in French, and right now I am studying at NYU. I'm doing a master's in French studies. So, um, I felt like having graduated from Goucher really prepared me for entering the master's program. I felt like my language skills were really solid, and of course, studying abroad really helped with that. I also felt like I had experience doing research, working independently, knowledge of a lot of different fields within French studies. Specifically, I focused in culture and civilization, but I also had experience with literature and film. And so, this very broad um, background that I think was really important for me, and is important for me now in the work that I do in my master's program. And um, I think that I didn't really become a French major because, well, first of all, I didn't begin at Goucher as a French major. I was an English major, and then I switched. And it wasn't because I had this passion for France. Um, and it wasn't really because I imagined myself in some career that had to do with France. It was really because I just really liked my French classes. And I felt like I was doing well in them, and I really liked my professors, and some of them were saying to me, you should be a French major. You're really good at this. We really like having you in class, and that felt really good to have. I don't know, to just feel wanted by this group of people, and so I changed my major, and um, and I studied abroad twice, and I did an ICA, a 3-week summer program, and then I also did a semester abroad in the spring, and both of those experiences were just really amazing in terms of just broadening my horizons and working a lot on language skills and sort of putting them to the test, and having to communicate with people and having to think and write and live in this other language, in this other place. And through the program Internships in Francophone Europe, I was able to intern at this place that I really dreamt of working at. And so that sort of just made that happen for me. And that was a really amazing opportunity. And and I also just really love the people in the French department. They're just really amazing. I just always felt well supported, and I always felt like they wanted to help me and wanted me to be there, and were always pushing me to do more. And my cohort was full of really talented people, and we were really tight knit. And so in terms of a career and the future, I'm finishing my master's program this summer and in Paris, at NYU Paris, and then I'm planning on taking a year off, and then I'm going to apply to a doctoral program. I'm not sure in what yet, but definitely continue with working in France, maybe in anthropology or performance studies, and I think I have a lot of fear about getting a job in academia, which is really difficult. But at the same time, I feel really, I have faith in the idea that I have a really strong skill set, which is the knowledge of a language and fluency in that language, and also paired with a knowledge of um, French culture and history. And I think that, I don't know, I think that's um, it's a really good set of skills to have, and it's marketable. And my interest in the arts and in performance also, gives me opportunities to work in, the cultural sector, either in the States or in France. And so I'm not really worried. My interests lie in all of these things, and I would be happy if somebody paid me to do, anything that's, remotely related to any of them. So, but I do plan on being a student for a few more years before really attempting to find begin a career. But yeah, I don't know. I feel good about France and about French. So you should too.